Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Dungeon. I almost said dragon something. I don't know what I was about to say. Anyway, last time we cleared out the sunken city, as well as killing a couple of the liches we need. So we did get the Book of Relay. We killed 2 liches last time. I killed 2 more between episodes, and I'm about to kill the 5th one, so that should be another check mark in a moment. We already have the Dead King, just need to kill 2,000 humans. Cool. The Book of Relay we have, it boosts our Eldritch spells, which we do have Eldritch Blast now, so that's pretty cool. Helps if I can actually aim it. But anyways, I do have enough soul stars here. And to summon our last little one. And oh yeah, we have a cute little baby Leviathan, but I'm afraid to actually use it in battle until I get one of the skills that boosts subordinates. Or how do I make this thing? There's a book in here. Is it the guide? While in your inventory, all damage your pets receive within 24 blocks from moves were redirected to you. So yeah, I could just go ahead and make this thing, and that would make using our little baby Leviathan in a fight a little bit safer. But anyways, let's just summon the Lich real quick. So the flight speed is a little bit faster than I was expecting. And this thing has basically every resistance, but if I just use the Demon Lord Hockey Magicule coding, I can just bypass resistances, pretty much no problem. So, Night Lich number 5 defeated. That should be another checkpoint, and it is. Cool. So, human kills. Therein lies the problem. Get Awakening, Demon Lord. No, it's not Demon Lord. It's human kill. There it is. I'm at 10. I was up to 100 at some point, and then we actually died last time, so lost all that progress. So what? I'm just traveling to all the different pillager outposts and just gonna do this? Oh, cool. The scythe became adamantite. Don't actually need the schematic though. Cool. So is that really where we're at? Ooh, I didn't realize that had like a cool sound effect to it. Also, the cooldown on that is a lot slower, a lot faster than I thought it was. So, yeah, a human kill is going to be annoying. I can buy villager spawn eggs, right? I believe so. Those are Otherworlders villager. Yeah, it's only 1,000. So I could buy 13,000 of those, no problem. So that's easy enough. Although that means putting down 2,000 villager spawn eggs and going at it that way. That's probably faster than hunting down various things, but is it faster than just setting up a spawner with it? Probably yes. It's a give and take whether or not that one would be faster than setting up a spawner with them. If Apothic Spawners was in, that would definitely be faster. Set that up with like 10 spawns in a quarter second. But how many stacks is 2,000 anyways? I don't know. That's more than a full inventory, obviously. So I think it's going to be faster to do it like this. 640 is 10 stacks. And I'll just keep doing this forever. Yeah, this is going to be slow. But somehow I still think that this is going to be faster. Magicule release. Yeah. The fact that this is the fastest method is a little bit silly, but I guess I'm gonna be here for like 5 minutes. It shouldn't actually be too bad. I'm just gonna have to do like a full... Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm just gonna have to do that full set a couple of times, but it shouldn't take too long, actually. Best estimates, probably 15 minutes. I'm already through a stack and a half, and I don't have that many stacks to go, so I think this is fine. I'll be back with you. It's just gonna take a little bit. Like, as soon as the spawn eggs are down, it's taken care of instantly, so that's... yeah. Okay, about 20 minutes later, so it was a little bit longer than expected, but not really that much. We're at 1990, which means 10 more villagers. And we will have the 2,000 we need. Tap, tap, and one more. But before we do, your nameable status has been set to true. Infinity and famous, you have been given the name Ardendris. It's a 50% boost to EP, so really you should save that until you're like already evolved as much as you can. But that does now mean, just because I wanted to do it at the same time, we can become an Elder Lich. Defeat the Lich 5 times, done. Defeat the Dead King once, done. Require the Book of Relay, and kill 2,000 humans. Elder Lich, here we go. Another 50% boost, or up to just shy of 1,000,000. We need 10 million EP to become an Overlord. That is a lot. Nothing actually new, though, as far as that stuff goes. No, like, extra skills or anything like that. Just just doubling our health, it looks like. So that's pretty good, and just pretty large magical reserves. Why will this not stay tracking? It's so weird. So I guess at this point, we're back into EP grind mode. We're strong enough now and we have all the resistances, so I can just run around with gluttony in the spirit realm and eat all the greater spirits. That's a big old chunk. I have a feeling we can probably fight Rimuru at this point. I am a lot less certain about fighting Carrion. Although we do have the Carrion spawner, we could attempt it. Do we want to? Oh, Sky Village. That's what's going on there. Or do we want to go face back down the giant black spider again? Because I have a feeling I can make it to the end of the dungeon now, even if there were elite monsters, because that's what killed us. We ended up cheating our way to the bottom last time, just because I didn't have time to run through. But we definitely could have done it legitimately anyways, if it wasn't for a unique monster that just completely annihilated us. I don't know, I think we're into boss testing mode and just heading into the dungeon and trying to eat those, because those give us like 1,000,000 each. So I guess that's what we're doing, testing our strength against the bosses again. Uh, yeah, this one's boosted, so it's not exactly a fair comparison. But 4,000 health, 50 armor, it's going to be hitting hard, and I think we only have resistances, which he might just ignore anyways. Yeah, I think Carrion is probably still out of the question. But the Black Spider and probably up to the Ogre Lord. I'm not sure about Mozul and Gozul. They're very powerful. But the other ones we can probably handle. Return Whistle, this, cool. Grab out the silver coins and grab out a gold coin. Also want some emeralds. I only have like 1,000 blocks of them. I'm going to get this recording crystal. I've yet to see it work once, though. Though I think it might be something to do with where I keep putting it is out of range for the rest of the thing. Grab out the scythe. I think I cleared out the majority of the mortal mobs, so I don't have to worry about that. Wait, is the gold challenge here is still broken? I never actually tried to fix that. I got distracted by other stuff. I'll stop by the gold challenge. Maybe it was just because yeah, there we go. I managed to jump over it. Maybe this gold challenge just broke because I didn't leave the dungeon before doing that command. Maybe if I go see it again, it will be working once more. Other than that, I'll probably stop and do the challenges if I can, just to see what's different with like the whole complete X challenges to get extra rewards thing. But that's basically it. I don't have enough money for any of the good stuff in the shop, and I don't really have any other reason to be spending time in here. The mobs in here are decent for early game EP, but except for the boss, you're not really going to get much out of this place. Yeah, on that front at this point. Okay, yeah, this one's just broken. That one's never going to work again. That's a little bit sad. Anyways, I'll probably just see you at the bottom. I'll try the silver one. If it's Protect the Shrine, I'm just leaving it behind. Which, yeah. Oh, which apparently also loses you progress on the challenges completed thing. So that's... I can't even just leave it behind. Right? I'm probably gonna go in and change that. I meant to do it before, but forgot. Because to protect the shrine is just wait there for 5 or 10 minutes while you're going back in time and only making 1 second per every 5 real time. So I don't know. That elite didn't have anything like that. The elites can have like Black Thunder and Black Flame and stuff like that. So I would like to get one of those, but most of them are just unique skills that you can't steal via gluttony. Although maybe we did steal a mathematician with disastrous physics, so it might be there might be a list that this one can steal. I'm gonna assume it's probably not any combat ones, but something like a Great Sage and Mathematician. Those are kind of like the same class. Maybe I'd be able to steal those. Not that I actually need to steal Great Sage or anything. But anyways, I'll attempt to steal skills from unique mobs if I see them. But other than that, I'm just gonna go through. And I guess I'll stop and do the challenges and just hope I don't get protected to the shrine. Would you look at that? Apparently, Disastrous Physic can actually steal some specific, unique skills. I'm not entirely sure why Guardian, or which ones can, because it definitely couldn't steal, like, Tuner or something like that. We tried before. There was a mob with Tuner, and I couldn't steal it. But it did just let me steal Guardian. Stand as a bastion against the force of your enemies, absorb the damage from your allies, and fortify their defenses. And funnily enough, it is exactly the skill I was looking for. Yep, as success, you were able to successfully acquire new abilities, Guardian. Sure, okay, game. That's that feels scripted, but I assure you it wasn't. I don't know if I'd be able to specifically give a mob that skill. That was just very specifically the example I wanted. Anyways, you got a unique skill you want to give me? Oh, it's on cooldown. Ooh, Survivor. That's a very good skill to steal. Are you both unique mobs? You are. Cool. So Survivor is very powerful. Like, it gives you every resistance. Does Survivor give you a nullification too, or is it just ultra speed and, like, a lot of resistance? I don't remember exactly. You already have every skill from this one, so I get to eat you with Predator instead. You, actually, the Leech Lizard is the one that just gave us that, isn't it? It appears I can... Come on. What is this one doing to me? Does this one have any skill? You already have everyone from this. Why was, I was pressing the button and it wasn't working. Yeah, I'm pressing the button, just nothing is happening, so... This one might just have any skill or something, then. Am I affected by any skill? No, I just can't use skills. I have no any skill on me. I just can't use... There we go. Weird. I had noticed that a couple of times with a Protect the Shrine, the mobs that kept happening too. But I'm not entirely sure what was happening. Oh, there's another elite down there, I think. I think those are the particles. Yep. What is it? It's the Bargus down there. Cool. Just take care of all the ones coming at me real quick. And I just really like being able to steal skills. Ooh, Sniper, thank you very much. It seems like they only ever have one, but I do like to attempt it a couple of times. I'm confused why this skill is actually capable of copying uniques. I didn't think that should be possible with any unique skill. Only ultimate skills should have that ability. Unless that is just part of this skill being super overpowered. Either that or I somehow did manage to add in the add-on that lets you steal unique skills with things like Predator. But I don't think I did. Unless somehow I did and it slipped by me and it's not listed on CurseForge for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, oh, Black Flame too. Very nice. I could have stolen that with Gluttony though, so not that exciting. Not worth the time wasting with Disastrous Physic. Are either of these real chests? That one is. I'll take magic ore in that. I've just been ignoring these for the most part though. Anyways, a couple new unique skills, all very, very cool. I'm just gonna keep on going, though. I did actually do the silver challenge that I passed by, forgot to mention. Okay, so I'm all the way down on floor 7 at this point. I've lost almost to 200,000 EP, but it might be worth it for the amount of unique skills I now have. I managed to get Commander and Gorger. Commander is, again, boosting allies, and Gorger just makes you bigger and has a strength boost. That one has an ultimate form that we tested out when it first came out, but it was a little bit broken back then, so we might want to retest that one now. Let's see, what else do we get? Gourmand? That one's actually pretty good. That one gives you extra... where is Gourmand? It's Usurper Pride. I thought it was on this page, but there it is, Gourmand. Increases the amount of permanent EP gained when killing someone from 3% to 10%, so that's just already good. And I believe it needs to be toggled on to activate that, or is that true passive? I don't know. Going to turn it on anyways. Oh wait, no, you can't toggle it anyways. That might just be true passive, but let's put it there instead. Guardian we already saw. Shadow Striker, that's invisibility and some boosts, Sniper, Survivor, and Tuner, a bunch of very, very powerful unique skills. But apparently there are a couple we're not allowed to get. So there's some skills that give effects, and you can usually tell what mob... If a mob has a certain effect on it, you can tell it has a certain skill. Like, in the case of... Let's see. Nope, you're just... can't get yours, probably already have it. Probably Guardian or something like that. But if it has self-regen 20, it's probably Survivor. If it has Reaper Recon, it probably has Reaper. And Reaper, any mob with Reaper Recon has Reaper, and for some reason that is on a list of skills we're not allowed to steal. Same with any mob that happens to have Hero of the Village 5 and Luck 5. That mob has to have Chosen One. Like, there's no other skill that would give you both of those. So, we are not allowed to steal Chosen One, and we are not allowed to steal Reaper, which makes me assume that there are probably a couple other... some of these probably have skills I don't have yet, but it's probably a skill on the list that I'm not allowed to steal. So, that's just kind of interesting. I have no way to tell if it's a skill I can't have, or if it's a skill I already have, but I also have no way to tell if I'm going to be able to get a skill without trying it, so that's something. I haven't done any more challenges. I've just been running around stealing unique skills, basically. I did get Black Flame, but that's about it. I think it's just Ultra Instinct and Black Flame as far as interesting, cool new skills to get are. And once again, it's not letting me press the button to use a skill. Oh, we already have every skill from you anyways. Anyways, floor 7. I just need to remember how to get down to floor 8, 9, 10, and so on. I think I just followed this pathway and it will bring me there. I don't remember. I might start ignoring them in a little bit. Ally boost 2. I did not mean to gourmand there. I wanted to, disastrous physic. This got a little bit dangerous for a moment there, so I'm gonna gourmand everything, and I'm stuck in those things. Now I'm stuck jumping. Yeah, some of the traps are annoying more than they are dangerous. Anyways, I'll be back soon. Yep, can't steal yours. Gourmand, thank you very much. Oh yeah, Gourmand already got us 50,000 just by using it a couple of times. That was a pretty good pickup. Anyways, I'll see you in a little bit. There we go, like 30 minutes later. You have failed the challenge. Defeat the floor boss without healing or resistance. Special challenge. Okay. So you want me to turn off all my resistances and all my healing skills? Hmm. I can attempt it. Healing off, self-regen off. I really hope that doesn't count normal regeneration, because that's gonna suck. Skill, toggle. You have been given new challenge, kill floor boss without resistances. Cool. Skill resistance off. Got it. Cool. Oh, yeah. I'm in permanent magicule poisoning because of Gourmand now. Forgot about that. Do we think we can kill the boss super quickly? Maybe. Oh, I'm just not allowed to use skills right now. Cool. Why exactly am I not allowed to use skills right now? Please explain why I'm not allowed to use skills right now. Fine. I'm gonna fail the challenge here. Wow, that's annoying. Ultra speed regeneration. Or not. Or it's just not gonna let me turn on skills. Untoggleable? Cool game. Thanks for just turning off my skills and not letting me activate them. That's awesome. Great. Whatever. That was silly. Yeah, why could I not use Gluttony there? There's no way nothing had anti-magic on me. There's no anti-skill affected on me right then. It just wouldn't let me turn it on for some reason. Weird. Whatever. Anyways, grab a new revival bracelet. How did you get moved there? You go there. I do have the recording crystal. Grab another one. I just need to get close enough in the dungeon for it to count, which is... I don't even know. How far do I have to go to get close enough for that? I have to reach like floor 5 or 6. Or actually, no. I have to reach floor 8 before I can use the recording crystal to make it to the boss room. No, I'm using that. Or I should have paid 3 coins to actually get into the dungeon first. But why? Whatever. 3 coins, I'm in here now. Get me to the boss room, please. Thank you. Can I actually use skills now? No. No, my skills are just broken. Why? Why are my skills? What is going on? My skills are just broken right now. I can change things. I can't... You can probably hear that clicking. I am... Why? What is going on? Nothing around me should have anti-magic right now. There we go. Weird. Isolation. Have that... No, my skills just aren't... Why is it just not working? There we go. Seems like it's working now. Isolation can break through the spider... Isolation is supposed to be able to break through the spider silk. Wow, this is fun. I'm just not allowed to use skills, and I cannot win this fight without skills. Cool. Whatever. That's stupid. Whatever. I need to switch over to Magic Coat, have it turned on, and then just hope I can rush in and get some hits in before... You have self-regen 20? Wait. No. What? What unique skill does this thing have? What random nonsense did they give the Black Spider here? Like, it's a unique mob, because that's how Nightmare mode works. Every boss becomes a unique mob. What on earth did the spider get where it just ignores ultra... It has to be some sort of anti-magic, obviously. I'm not allowed to do anything in this fight. Like, this fight is actually unwinnable? You can't beat the Black Spider boss without a ultimate skill right now. Huh? Like, it literally even turned off full Eden. What skill is that it's using? I legitimately don't think it's possible to beat that boss. You need to have some sort of... What ultimate skill would work against this thing? Because I believe anti-magic becomes you can't use anti-magic against a ultimate skill user. Depending on the ultimate skill, I don't know what to do with this. That is silly. Like, that's basically the worst thing that boss could get. Like, any other boss with anti-skill, I probably could still beat it. But the black spider boss is already super annoying to fight with that silk thing. The fact that I can't do anything about it just makes it so much worse. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, mathematician can help. I won't have to worry about it turning off the thing. Revival bracelet. Hmm. Mathematician. Oh yeah, I still have to pay for my way in there. Mathematician, I can ignore resistances without having to rely on the thing. Obviously. Okay, I can still predation. Sort of, as long as I'm not within 20 blocks of the spider. Uh, Mathematician. Um, hold on. That thing has Survivor and anti skill on it. Oh my goodness. They literally gave this boss randomly got the worst possible set of skills for this boss to have gotten. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's just not happening. I don't have a way around that. It will turn off everything I try. I can't even use the majority of disastrous physics powerful abilities. Like, it ha hmm. I legitimately just don't have a way to do that. I doubt it can turn off Fighter's effect, but that's only an extra 75 damage, which gets blocked partially. I got Martial Master, but I don't think that powers up physical attacks somewhat. I don't remember how much. Hmm. I also don't remember. I don't know what will be affected by anti-skill. Like, I don't think Fighter can be turned off with it. But there is a bunch that I think can be. I don't know. Like, all of my actual magic is just a no-go in this fight, obviously. Martial Master and Fighter on the same bar as that. It will not care about any healing skills. It will not care about Tuner. Shadow Strike, I guess I'll turn on. Although that will be turned off as soon as I get close to it. Fighter there? This ability cannot be used in the dungeon. Are you... Okay, then. Hmm. This is weird. I do not have an out to this, do I? Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. Actually, zero chance I can win this boss right now. Or... maybe with the right engravings, like a dead-end rainbows doing spiritual HP can probably still win here. I don't know. It took me like 30, 35 minutes to make it down to this boss. And now that we're actually here, I just do not have a way to win. Comp experience from player. I want to be down at 150, so just give me a couple levels real quick, please. I'll get Dead End Rainbow, I guess. Um, hmm. Hold the scythe. It has slotting 1, which means I can grab one of these spatial cores and put it in there. That's basically the best one I can put in there, because it does severance damage now. Severance damage might work against Survivor, I don't know. Although anti-magic might stop it from working too. Repeatable. Enchantments, engraving. What's the difference between these two? Not entirely sure. Oh, levels in gold. 50. 150 will give me barrier piercing, crushing. It's just dead end rainbow, right? Magic weapon could be nice. Soul Eater is just worst dead end rainbow, so I guess it's that. Dead end rainbow, energy steal, slotting 1 with spatial magic. This is... it gave me those special things to do this without resistances, but the resistances don't matter. The spider just ignores them anyways. I think that's as good as I'm... I keep forgetting I have to actually walk into the dungeon to do this now. They apparently just changed that at the latest update. So I can go back in and do this as many times as I want. I probably should be giving up the gold I would use if I was using the revival bracelet, but anyways, I think I am as strong as I can possibly be going into this. Like, I'm not actually doing spiritual damage to this thing. And Spatial's severing effect is not taking effect, it is still healing anyways. So no, none of that mattered. How on earth am I gonna beat that thing? I don't even know if any of our ultimate skills are gonna be able to beat that thing. Like, that is the worst possible combo that thing could have ever gotten. Like, I am not allowed to do anything in that fight. Ow, no, that's, I got nothing. I think that's just a no-go for right now. Why can I not jump half the time? What's going on there? Like, what's that little hiccup mid-air that just rocks me back down into the ground? I don't know, something weird is happening. It's like there's some invisible blocks or something like that, or oh, magic heal poisoning, duh. Which that's just gonna be a permanent fixture at this point. I don't know. That boss is something else. I have no idea what to do about it. Hmm. Anyways, what are we looking at? There's that. I'm just back in the EP grind mode, aren't I? My plan for how to do that is out the window, though. No, I think we have to do full evolution, Demon Lord, fully evolved final race, and everything to even have a shot at that. Just because nothing, no unique skill is going to be able to master and fight that thing. So I don't know. Steel Strength, that's also just going to be turned off. I think I need to have Mathematician turned on. It will turn off anything else that is resistance breaking. Yeah, did it actually turn these off? No. Let's toggle back on all skills real quick. Skill, toggle everything, rather. On. Oh, it just turned on Engorger. Let's turn that off. And Danger Sense gets turned back off. So am I just gonna make this a really short one? I've already been recording for 2 hours now, and we're only at 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm just in grind mode anyways. I suppose I could have tried to... Does any magic work on this magic? I actually don't know. Okay, I suppose that's worth one more shot, just because I truly do not know. Although, I am also going to go in and get a picture of this thing, because it's probably getting the thumbnail again, and then this is going to be called the Elder Lich versus the Unkillable Boss, or something like that. Anyway, let's head back in. Let's head back to the boss room. Let's go survival, creative mode. So, oh, and it's actually making extra spider eggs, so we'll just keep hatching. Come on, you want to look at me real quick? What am I gonna make this thumbnail? Give me a moment. Okay, I think I got a good one. I'm gonna start the fight over here, just because I think it's more fun than me getting... I'm also gonna kill that one before this starts. I think it's more fun me actually having a chance to get close to the thing rather than just being immediately killed upon entering the door. Anyways, does this work? Okay, so obviously I can use that to kill... get me over to Mathematician. Eldritch Blast is on cooldown. Yeah, magic heal poisoning is actually causing some problems here. Yes, it does work. No, it does not do damage. So, that's technically a solution. I accidentally deactivated Breaking Swipe after I tried to use it a couple of times. Breaking Swipe might work. It does the damage of the Yeah, it does the damage of the weapon you're using. Plus, if I remember correctly, this one stops it from healing and or doing damage. The one that stops it from doing damage might be shut down. I don't remember. So shutdown and disabling swipe might be effective here. Revival bracelet. I'm trying to come up with anything because right now this boss might just be unkillable. Boss room. Mathematician is already on the hotbar, so we ignore resistances. Ah, come on. This is so annoying, and every single time this fight gets harder. Okay, I hit it with that. It is still definitely... shut down. Okay, it is still definitely healing and is still definitely attacking me. Cool. So, none of that worked. Yeah, I have nothing. There is no shot I will ever beat this thing right now. Yeah, like anti-skill. I think anti-skill still even stops battle wills, if I remember correctly. Anti-skill, where is it? Skill creation, anti-skill. Oh yeah, it even stops battle wills. So literally, I have nothing. There was absolutely nothing I can do against that thing. So we're not allowed to do anything else in the dungeon until we evolve all the way. Cool, that defeats part of the fun of this, but whatever. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura and Goddess of the Starfilled Void. Thank you both so much for the extra support. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody.